Mason, just what was your mentality like going on the mound with bases loaded and no one around the lead?
Honestly, Posey talks about this a lot. You just got to execute and have your A stuff like right away, and that was kind of just my mentality. Just go out there, get after it, pound the zone, and attack these hitters. I know I have good stuff, and I know my defense is really good behind me.
Second straight game that somebody's been called in a high leverage situation. You're able to come in, shut down. Kinnear was able to do it on Wednesday. Just what does that say about the mindset of this staff when they're called upon in these moments?
I mean, like I just said, Posey's kind of told us like we got to have our A stuff right away, and that we need to be dogs out there. He calls us Navy SEALs. So like when we all go out there, we all have the same mentality. We just want to just attack early and get after it.
Coach Jarrett mentioned you guys practice those high leverage situations like every day. How much confidence does it give you after working through those drills and when you get called upon in a game like this to go out there and execute?
It helps a ton. I mean, going into our scrimmages in the pre-spring, loading, like coming in, they're loading up the bases, like that kind of puts some pressure on you, and they want to see how you react. And honestly, like I feel like that helped me a lot tonight and in the future.
You got the 8th and the 9th as well. How good do you feel also in some of these extending outings as well?
I mean, extending outings can really be difficult. I mean, especially when your position players put up some runs and make some lengthy innings. But it's just all about being able to, stay hot in between the innings, like putting a towel around my arm, throwing plyos up against the wall. Like it's difficult, but I feel like everybody on the staff, kind of can do that at a high level.
Yeah, you're throwing 2 distinct breaking balls. Did you have both of those when you came from VCU, or is that something that you kind of worked on at a second?
I did. At VCU, I had both breaking balls, but I didn't really use the curveball as much. It didn't have as much confidence. I was kind of just fastball slider for majority of the year last year. But this summer, one of the biggest things was I needed to develop a changeup and I needed to throw a curveball like more often. And when I talked to Posey in the portal, when I got here this fall, he told me like, look, like your fastball is good, but you're gonna throw a lot of off speed. Like that's your best stuff. So, I haven't always had the curveball as good as it was tonight and in the future, but definitely better.
When you're on the mound, how do you play off the energy from the crowd? We heard him get involved a couple times, especially with the K times. Does it kind of give you that adrenaline boost to get that final punch out?
It definitely does. I mean, I try and block it out, but I mean, it's undeniable. Our fans are amazing and they're loud from pitch one, so like it definitely helps. It definitely gives you some energy.
You mentioned adding the changeup. Just how important is it with the way that Link likes to extend the relievers for you to have multiple pitches to go to?
It's crucial. I mean, I need a 4th pitch. Like Link's gonna send us out there, and I could face lineups 2 times. If I don't show the changeup in the first time through, like I'm gonna definitely need it in the second time. Like it just keeps hitters off balance, and most scouting reports against me this early in the year probably don't show that I have a changeup, but now that I've thrown it, a little bit here and there, it's definitely starting to show up.